What's up, everybody? My name is Parasite, and welcome back to the Tactic Tester with Bayer Leverkusen. Today we have Chelsea in the Europa League Quarter Final second leg, and Bayern Munich in the Premier League. Played a few games since we last saw you. Started off with the Arminia Bielefeld match, which we won 4-0. A good performance. Schick with the brace, Ta with a goal, Binder with a goal. We're up 4-0 at halftime. We coasted through in the second half. Comfortable victory. Then a not comfortable victory against a pretty decent Hertha team. They're 16th, but they're still a good team. 2 goals. They got 2 goals in the stoppage time of the first half to make it even look close. But we were 3-0 up after 36 minutes. Patrick Schick with a hat trick. So he gets a brace and then a hat trick. We then played Schalke, beat them 4-0. Leon Bailey stepped up with a hat trick for this game. 2 goals in the first, 1 goal in the second. Tapsoba with the goal in stoppage time of the first half. Just completely dominated Schalke. We then played Chelsea in the Europa League first leg of the quarterfinal. A 0-0 draw, but Tapsoba missed a penalty. That was gutting. He scores a penalty there. We win 1-0 away from home. We are cruising at home. We're in a great position. All we needed would be a draw. A draw or a win would see us through, but no, we missed. Well, yeah, a draw or win would see us through. But we missed the penalty. He even has like 16 penalty taken, so he's a really good penalty taker. But he missed it, and it was frustrating. Schick had a bad game. He'd been good in the other games, though. Hoffenheim, he got a brace again. It was a 2-1 win. They scored in the 27th minute, first off the block, but Schick comes back pretty quickly with the 29th minute goal, and then scored in the 49th minute, started the second half. So pretty good form. 2 4-0 wins in there. But now we've got Chelsea and Bayern Munich, and it's the away leg against Bayern Munich. We beat them at home, but now we have to face them away. That's probably going to be the toughest match of the season. Eduard might be injured for them, but we're going to be without Aaron Geese and Herdecki. But Herdecki's not a huge miss, but Aaron Geese is a pretty big miss. So we've got I don't think we have any other injuries for this first match against Chelsea. So he should be pretty much full strength. If we look at the table, we are currently second place, but we're tied on points with Augsburg. We only have the advantage in goal difference. We have a much better goal difference, though. So if we can just stay pat with Augsburg, we can get second, which is the goal of the series. I never thought we'd be able to beat Bayern Munich, and it looks like that's not going to happen. They're 10 points clear. Way better goal difference. Bayern Munich are just far too good of a team. But unfortunately for us, our run-in is pretty difficult. We start off with Cologne, who are 9th place. That's going to be in between the first match and the Bayern Munich match. Obviously, we have Bayern in first. Then we have 5th place, 10th, 14th, a little easier, but then we get 7th. And you compare that to Augsburg. If I go back to Augsburg, they have Bayern Munich too as well, but there's other ones that are Bielefeld, who are 18th. They have Frankfurt and Cologne as well, but Stuttgart, who are 11th. Bremen, who are 10th, and Bayern Munich, who are 1st. So it's actually a pretty even matchup between us and theirs. Pretty even between the two of the teams, their difficulties. So we'll see. It'll come down to how our form is. This could be kind of bad because we might, they're going to go into their Bayern Munich match in good form probably because they can probably keep winning those games up until that match. We're going to have to play Bayern Munich early, which might put us in bad form, get us bad morale if we get blown out by Bayern Munich. So that could really hurt the rest of the games of the season. So I think scheduling hasn't really been kind to us, but I'm going to give it the best shot I can. For this Chelsea match, if we do our opposition instructions, Aaron Geese is going to play on the bench. He's got a protective equipment, so he can play. He's just going to have that little injury that whole time. Herdecki's the other injury out. He's fine. We're not going to miss him, and everyone else is just unregistered. So this is the squad I'm going to go with. Binder is going to come in at center back. I think I trust him more than I trust Jedvaj. He's fully match sharp. He's been in good form. So I'm going with Binder, Ta, and Tapsoba. Baumgartlinger is obviously going to start this match because if we get a scoreless draw or if we win, we go through. So I want to stay strong defensively. I don't want to allow a away goal. Away goals are awful for us, so Binder definitely starting on the right side at right back. Arias on left. Bailly, Dimmerbein, Bellarabi up front. Schick up top. Normal lineup you kind of expect. So let's just get into this match. See how it comes out. I don't know what to expect. Chelsea are a very good team, but I think we're a pretty good team too. We've been really good in the second half of the season. Ever since I made the changes to the tactic, we've done really well. So let's see what happens. We're obviously also going up against our former player in Kai Havertz. He is starting for Chelsea. So there's a little bit extra drama to the match. The media have given you a lot of credit lately, so go out there and put on a worthy display. I have faith. I have faith, and I have faith. Let's make the change to our wingers. Have them mark the midfielders. I'm going to have our attacking mid mark Conte, and then left winger Mount, right winger Havertz. Left winger Mount. Oops. Undo. Mount. Okay. Right winger Havertz. Okay. And then you mark their defensive midfielder. No, not swap positions. Mark specific position. Attacking their defensive midfield. Conte. I don't know if you really need to mark Conte out of the match. He's not a playmaker, but I still want to do it. I want to put pressure on their players at all times. So that's what I'm going to go with. Let's get into this game. See how it goes. Go into the tunnel. How do you intend to stop the run? Stop the informed N'Golo Kante? Mark him. We're definitely going to have to pay close attention, and we've worked on some ideas in training. They're called marking him, man marking him. That's what I'm going to do. As you prepare to face Chelsea, are you happy with Sven Bender's performance as a central defender? Yeah, he'll carry on doing his thing. I'm not the sort of manager to try to fix what isn't broken. So this is our squad. Four wins and a draw in our last 5. Demirbay's been in great form. Bailly's been in some decent form. He got his hat trick obviously. They're not in very good form. 4 draws and a loss in their last 5. Hudson-Odoi comes in on the left-hand side, so no Pulisic. He might be injured. So no Pulisic, no Werner out on the wings. Werner's going to start up top. Tammy Abraham's going to... Pulisic is on the bench, so they've decided not to start Pulisic. As we have a free kick, and Jonathan Tah, the man mountain that he is, finds the goal at the back post. Karim Demirbay is just so freaking good. His delivery is the best in the world. Well, one of the best in the world. I think he's got some competitors, but it's one of the best in the world. He's gotten so many assists from set pieces, from corners or free kicks. He's just so good. He's so key to this team. But yeah, Pulisic's not injured. I would play Tammy Abraham and Werner on the wing over Hudson-Odoi, but first season of Hudson-Odoi isn't a superstar or anything. That might be a penalty. That's going to be close. He was kind of backing up into the box when he fouled him, but I think the foul started outside the box. I want to say the foul started outside the box, but I have no idea how this is going to go. Team takes a wide berth to the podium, reviewing the footage, and is it a penalty? Please tell me it's not. Please tell me it's not. It's not a penalty. Oh. Weight off my shoulders. And they are going to show it, though. Mount with the cross in to Rudiger, who's unmarked, basically. Finally close him down, but we deflect his pass. And they're going to have to rebuild everything from the back with James. Going into Conte, into Zuma. Where is our man mark on N'Golo Kante? Demirbay, what are you doing over there? You should be man marking N'Golo Kante. Why are you closing everyone down? There you go. And that ball is going to be not a goal. He chips the keeper, but he hits the post. We have gotten pretty lucky here with the penalty shout not being a penalty and that shot not going in. That is classic Timo Werner missing that shot. That is the Timo Werner we know and love if you're not a Chelsea fan. If you are a Chelsea fan, you might have a little bit different opinion of him, but we've got away with one there. And Bailly, I really wish they'd pass from that angle. Put the ball across. There are players in the middle. You're never going to score from that angle. The keeper's never going to give you that angle to score. But a good start to the game. We're currently going through based on the match right now, but if they score once, they're through. That is why that missed penalty is so big. Don't get complacent out there. Continue to play well defensively. We probably shouldn't be on attacking right now. Let's go unbalanced. Obviously, I like to play attacking against everybody, but they only have one shot, though, even though we've been attacking the whole match. But I still don't want to risk it. I'm going to go unbalanced. If they score, I'll have to go attacking again because we'll need a goal, but now it's time to defend. Defend what we have. If we don't allow a goal, we're going to win. So it's as simple as that. But Timo Werner is going to score. He does not miss this time. We have to go attacking. We need another goal. Leon Bailly's tired. Is he hurt or is he just have terrible fitness? He's played terribly too, so he might be coming off soon. Azpilicueta puts the ball in to Ziyech, who plays a perfect through ball to Werner, and keeper can't get there. Perfectly placed shot into the corner. Almost hits the post again, but he finds the other side of the post into the back of the net. Our wingers and striker have been absolutely awful today. Not what we needed. Schick with a shot that gets blocked into Arias, and how do you not score that? Arias basically one-on-one with the goalkeeper, and he hits it right at him. We need you, Demirbay. Tapsoba heads it over by 6.3. All we needed was for our front three to not be awful, and we couldn't even get that. I'm going to demand more. Bellarabi now on a 6.3. Bailly's coming off. Diaby's coming on. Bellarabi's down a 6.2. Get your butt off this pitch. Amiri's going to come on. I'm going to berate the team as soon as I get a chance to. Berate. You've been awful this second half. Absolutely awful. I need to start throwing men forward. Let's go to the tactics. No, not set pieces. Tactics. I'm going to take off a center back. Who's played the worst? Tapsoba. You're coming off. I'm going to go with this. I want to make... I think we actually get more than 3 subs. So I want to take Baumgartlinger off. I'm going to bring on Aaron Geese as a deep line playmaker on support. And then going to bring on Mariano as... So he's best at target man attack or poacher or pressing forward. Pressing forward or poacher? Let's go pressing forward. So an advanced forward or pressing forward. 2 wingers on attack. I'm going to keep Demirbay on assist just for now, just because I want him to drop a little bit deeper to get the ball from Aaron Geese. But inverted wingers on attack. Very attacking. A little bit more direct. A little bit higher tempo. Be more expressive. Don't work the ball into the box as much. Still play out of the defense and don't look for the overlaps. Still want to play for set pieces. Take long kicks. And pushing up the defensive line. We have to go for this. We desperately need a goal. We only have 8 minutes to do it. Bender has been terrible. I don't really have a substitution, though. I guess Mitchell Weiser's okay. I'm going to bring Weiser on. I think that's our last sub. Yeah. This is going to have to be the team that does it. They need a goal. They have 5 minutes to get a goal. Shoot on sight. Even more direct. Even higher tempo. Stop playing out of the defense. Distribute quickly. Over the defense. Demirbay's going on attack. Aaron Geese is moving up to central mid. As a deep line playmaker on support. I think that's about as attacking as I can get. Yeah, what else can I do? You know what? Screw it. Up to wide midfielders. As inverted wingers on attack. I don't know how this is going to work, but I'm throwing everything I can forward. This is about as attacking as I can possibly get. So let's see if we can get something from it. Got 3 minutes left. 4 minutes left in this match. We've got to throw in to Aaron Geese, to Schick, and Schick finds the back of the net. What a header from Patrick Schick. He's been awful this match, but when we absolutely needed him to, he came up clutch. Time to bring everybody back. You're going back to center mid, or to center back, or central fullback, whatever it's called. Inverted wingback on defend. Inverted wingback on defend. Deep line playmaker on defend. You're going back to central midfielder as a box-to-box, probably. Box-to-box. You're coming all the way back here as wingers on support. If I had another sub, I'd take off one of our strikers, but I don't think any of them can play attacking mid, can they? Let's look. No. Schick, can you play attacking mid? Kind of. Schick's going to play attacking mid. Want as many people defending as possible. Mariano at the top as a pressing forward. Schick's going to play as a shadow striker. Close up shop. Look to lower the tempo. Play standard passing. Play out of the defense. Work the ball into the box. Be more disciplined. Still play for set pieces so we can waste time. Regroup, hold shape, slow the pace down. Distribute to the fullbacks. All the way back, just to standard though. I don't like to go much lower than standard. I like to keep high pressing, just so I don't give them easy passes over the top. That's what I'm doing. Now we need to hold on to a lead. We have 4 minutes to hold on to this lead, and we could be advancing to the semifinal of the Europa League by beating Chelsea in the 89th minute. Oh, what a play right there. Bender with the throw into Aaron Geese. Just brought him on. He finds the ball to Schick. He heads it. What a header that is. He's going backwards, and he's able to put enough force on it to find the back of the net. Let's tell the team to focus. You got 3 minutes. 2 minutes. 1 minute. It's over. Surely it's over. And we have won. 2-1 home win against Chelsea. A very even game. We had the XG advantage. They had the shots on target advantage. They had the possession advantage. We sneak out of the game with a victory. I don't know if that's deserved. So many of our players played so poorly. But our defense played pretty well. Aaron Geese came in and made a big impact. Demirbay, of course, always plays well. Schick finally came up when we needed him to. They probably should have won that match or gone. They probably should have at least drawn that match. Werner, that first chance he had, probably should have found the back of the net. He should have easily chipped that over the keeper and into the back of the net. So I think we're pretty lucky to escape with the win. Well done, lads. That was a good win for us. I'm not going to say it wasn't good enough because we beat Chelsea. It was a difficult tie, but you managed to emerge victorious on aggregate. How do you feel? I am delighted that the team has managed to come through this tie with a win. Absolutely delighted. Now we've got probably a bigger match. We win the quarterfinal. We get 1.76 million, and we've got Arsenal in the semifinal of the Europa League. I think that's easier than Chelsea. I think most people would agree with me that Chelsea are a better team than Arsenal. So if we can beat Chelsea, we can beat Arsenal, and we can get to a Europa League final. That was never really the goal for the series. But that was always kind of in the back of my mind that if this tactic is amazing, we could win the Europa League. Because this is probably a team that shouldn't be winning the Europa League. As you can see, the other tie is Copenhagen and Milan. So Milan are probably getting through there. So we probably will be facing Milan in the final. That, again, I think that's a tie we can win. I think Chelsea is a better team than Milan as well. So obviously they've got Ibrahimovic, but I think Chelsea are better man for man. I think we have a chance to win the Europa League. I wasn't sure coming into this. I wasn't sure how good this tactic would fare, and especially with the way it started, I was not confident. But we have turned it around. We have figured out a way to turn this into a good tactic. If you want to see it again, here it is. Here's the in possession. Out of defense, overlap, slightly shorter, slightly lower. Play for set pieces, but that's only if you have a good set piece guy like Demirbay is. If you don't have a great set piece guy, don't do play for set pieces. Be more disciplined. Work the ball into the box. Distribute to fullbacks. Counter press. Standard line. Much higher line of engagement. Tighter marking. Extremely urgent pressing. Short goalkeeper distribution. Get stuck in and force opposition outside. And attacking. That is the tactic. Wingers. Attacking midfielder. Advance forward. 2 inverted wingbacks. Defensive midfielder or deep line playmaker. Depending if you're playing a good team or a bad team. Good teams, you want a defensive midfielder on defend. Bad team, you want deep line playmaker on defend. A little bit more creativity to unlock the defense. It doesn't matter what roles you give your center backs, just keep them all on defend. I don't like cover center backs in this game. They just never seem to do well for me, so stoppers seem to do all right, but I just don't like covers. I don't know, especially in a back three. Covers seem to not do very well, so all 3 on defend and a sweeper keeper. This can be in a goalkeeper if that's his best. Really put whatever he's best at, put the goalkeeper there. Doesn't need to be a sweeper because we don't play a high line, so he's can be all right as a goalkeeper. That's a tactic. Now let's see if we can beat Bayern Munich. We've got Cologne in between, so we'll play that match off camera, and I will see you for the Bayern Munich away match. That's pretty much going to determine whether or not we finish second in the league. And we are back for the Bayern Munich match. We played Cologne, and we drew 1-1, disappointingly, but we can take some solace in the fact that Augsburg drew also. So we don't go behind. We stay in second place. They scored in the 37th minute from just a ridiculous free kick. Just ridiculous, like so far out. And then Schick scored in the 76th minute. I threw everyone forward. Went really attacking. Not as quite as attacking as I did against Chelsea, but I went really attacking. And he found a goal from I believe it was from just a cross. I don't remember who got the assist, but no, it was a great ball through the middle by Kerim Demirbay. I think it was from a goal kick, kicked it out, found its way to Demirbay. He came deep to collect it, and then he played a perfect through ball over the top, right into Schick's path, and he ran on and beat the goalkeeper one-on-one. A good goal to bring it back and at least get the draw for us. It kept us in second place. So that was a huge point. But now we've got Bayern Munich. But Augsburg have also played their match for this week, and they lost. So they drew with Arminia Bielefeld, and then they just lost to Eintracht Frankfurt 4-0. So they are choking with this away, but now we just need to make sure we don't choke as well. Obviously, Bayern Munich are a much harder matchup than Eintracht Frankfurt are, even though they're doing well in the league. They're fifth. Bayern Munich, you still can't argue that Bayern Munich aren't still a lot harder. So, but fortunately, if we lose this match, we're still in second place. I don't think third place has much of a chance to catch us either. Leipzig, or fourth place that is, Leipzig are still only on 56 points, so they need to get quite a few points between now and the end of the season if they're going to catch us and maybe try to steal second. They've still got to play this week too, so somebody's going to have an extra game in hand. I don't know who they're playing. Let's see, they're playing Cologne on the 21st, so it's the same day. So they're playing Cologne today, so Cologne, they're not a threat to us though. So, oh no, they're only on 29. I didn't see that. So they're both playing Cologne. So it's Cologne, Leipzig, and Bayern Munich, Bayern Munich Leverkusen. Bayern Munich must have drawn their last match too, because they're still only 10 points clear of us. But we're not closing that gap. We're not beating Bayern Munich. We're not a threat to the title. But the whole point of the series was to get second. It can still happen, but it's going to have to start with a pretty decent result against Bayern Munich. If we can go 3 points clear of Augsburg, that will be huge for the run-in we've got. Then we don't need to win every single match. We can get by because we got a much better goal difference. We can get by losing one match, and we can make it through, but it's going to be difficult to get that win today. This is the squad I'm going with to get it. Pretty much, I think, our strongest squad. Demirbay's a little bit tired because he had to play the entire last match because I needed to get that goal. I really wanted the winner, too, but we couldn't find it. But so Demirbay's going to have to play tired. He's going to have to, tough it out because we need him desperately. Unless we go down by a lot and we're not coming back, I'm probably not going to take Demirbay off either. He's going to just have to run until he's dead. But the rest of the squad, Baumgartlinger comes in. I am going to change. I want to show this. I'm going to change a little bit of how we play because we're playing such a good team. This is what I did against Bayern Munich last time, and it worked. I went balanced, went a little bit more direct, a little bit higher tempo, and I think those are the only changes I made. So it went a little bit more direct and went a little bit more defensive. Just play a little bit more on the counterattack. I don't think I changed anything else. So just a little bit changed just for this match because we're not going to control possession against Bayern Munich. That's like if you're trying, you're just wasting your time. So there's no point in playing short, low tempo play because we're never going to work. That's never going to work against Bayern. So I'm going a little bit more long ball, a little bit more counterattacky. So, let's try. Let's get into this game. See what we can do. It's going to be difficult, but we have a chance. We beat them once already. We know we can do it, but now we have to do it away from home. I'm going to say this is a great opportunity to show all the pundits they've been right to back you up. I have faith. Baumgartlinger is aggressive, but that's not the worst thing he could be. I have faith. That motivated him, and I have faith. We did rotate a little bit for the last match, too. Bailly came out. Bellarabi came out. Arias didn't play, and Ta didn't play. They came on eventually. Like most of them came on at the end of the game when we really needed a goal. But I started the game without them. I knew this Bayern Munich game was coming pretty soon afterwards, so I wanted to do a little bit of rotation. So that's kind of the reason I think for the loss as well, or for the draw as well. But I don't think having them play the whole game would have really changed much. Do you have an opinion on Hansi Flick's preference for a patient possession game? Hansi Flick has got his side keeping the ball incredibly well. We're going to have to work hard to make sure we make it count when we do have the ball, or we'll be in for a long match. You sound like you're worried about the strength of opposition on Wednesday. Is it fair to say you think Hansi Flick's side have the advantage over you? I'm not in awe at all. I think his side play good football, but I know my side plays better. I don't know about that, but I'm going to be confident. Your Bayer Leverkusen side can book a spot in the Champions League competition proper with a win here. Are you confident of seeing it through and getting the required result? We're focusing solely on this match for now. It would be foolish to start looking elsewhere whilst we still have business to attend to. We still have second place to get. We still have the Champions League to qualify for, obviously. Ultimately, that's the minimum I would have wanted, is to qualify for the Champions League. It looks like it's going to happen. We'd have to really choke to be overtaken by... Yeah, I don't think we can really choke that much and not get Champions League. So, as that's not going to be a great start, 7 minutes in, and Leon Goretzka scores a simple goal. I forgot to mark the midfielders. Gosh darn it. Maybe that had an impact on that. I forgot to change the wingers to mark the midfielders. Goretzka on the left, Tolisso on the right. Goretzka. Would it have made a difference? I don't know. I still think they should be, because I have the marking specific position on, and it should do it correctly, but I never trust it. I want to make sure it's set, they're marking the right players. But it is from a set piece, though, so I don't think it would have changed anything, as who just overruns that? Tapsoba completely overruns it, allows an easy chance on goal from Goretzka. He is onside, barely, though. His back heel is almost off. Who is that keeping him on? Bender keeping him on. Lars Bender, that is. Keeping him onside. Now we need a goal. We still are playing balanced. I still don't want to change up how we play. I still want to play on the counterattack. But now we desperately need a goal. If we're going to have... we need two if we're going to win this match. We need to win. A draw barely helps us. Barely. That would put us 2 points clear of Augsburg instead of on points. Or 1 point clear of Augsburg. So we'd only be 1 point clear if we get a draw here. That's not enough for me. I want to get a 3-point gap so I can comfortably lose a match and still be in a chance to finish second. And I just saw that coming from the very beginning. As soon as he started running at him, it was a clear and obvious penalty. You can tell in this game when that's going to happen, when your players are going to be idiots and just going to tackle somebody in the box and completely miss the ball. And Sven Bender was that idiot. He might have 18 tackling, but that doesn't stop him from giving away the most simple of penalties, and we're not going to win this game. Going attacking. I'm still going to go direct. Still going to go with a higher tempo. Lower tempo and short passing does nothing for us. Like I said before, we're never going to be able to hold on to the ball, as they score the penalty. And Cologne actually did have a penalty as well in the last match, so they probably should have won the game. But Livakovic made a great save to keep them out of the goal. That would have been their first goal of the game, but Livakovic with a wonderful save to keep them out. But it wasn't enough to get the win, and I don't think we're getting the win here today. Going 2-0 behind, they have absolutely destroyed us. It's not even a competition. It's like they're playing a National League team. Unbelievable. We have not showed up at all. We beat them at home, but away from home, Bayern Munich are they are miles above anyone else in the Bundesliga. It's not even close. Dortmund, talent-wise, are probably the closest, but they're 8th. And that shows you how big of the gap is from Bayern Munich to everyone else. Some people call it a farmers league, but I just call it Bayern Munich being OP. I'm going to thrash my arms, say I'm far from pleased. I expect much better from you in the second half. Bender's been off. Really, everyone's been awful. I can't just pick out one or two players. Every single player has been absolutely horrific. The best player on the pitch has a 6.6. That's Baumgartlinger, Bender, somehow, because he gave away the penalty. Don't know why he has the best rating in the team when he gave them a goal. Literally, single-handedly handed them a goal. but he still has a 6.6. I understand not want to completely destroy a player's game if he gives away a penalty, but they should not be like harmed for it. It's still a bad thing. Giving away penalties is not good. As we nearly give away another, but he's able to get the shot off, but it gets cleared. So somehow Bender's on a 6.6. He's now on a 6.5, but Tapsoba is also on a 6.6. Just unacceptable. Demirbay, I'm probably going to take him off. If they get another goal, I'm going to immediately take him off because we're not coming back if they get a third. We can still get a point from where we're at right now. I still think we can score 2 goals. We scored 2 against them at home, but this is going to be a third. But it gets blocked. I thought it was going to be a third, but a good block keeps them out. If we're going to score, if we're going to get back into this, we have to do something sometime soon. I'm going to go extremely high tempo. Going to start running at the defense. Take off, be more disciplined. Still going to do all that. I'm going to take long kicks instead. I'm not going to tell them where to. Just find somebody deep and give them the ball. Push the defensive line up. Use the offside trap. We need to just go for it. This is what I did against Cologne, and it got us a goal. So hopefully it'll give us a goal this game. I wasn't necessarily that aggressive in getting more direct, but I did get a little bit more direct. But Schick, just like he did last match, we're down. We need a goal, and Patrick Schick comes good. Was that Bender with the ball in? Lars Bender somehow on the left-hand side of the pitch. He's started in the middle. No, it must not have been Bender. Who puts the ball in? I didn't even see who put the ball in. Arias, I guess? Arias puts I don't know why Bender's highlighted, but Arias puts the ball in, and Patrick Schick finds the back of the net. Bellarabi is an absolutely horrific footballer. Amiri's going to come on. Lars Bender's been bad too, but Demirbay's been bad, but no one brings what Demirbay can bring. Amiri is just not even close in the ability that Demirbay brings to the table. Set pieces are the most valuable thing in this game for us. It's our set pieces. Bailly's been awful too. I'm going to take him out. Bring in Diaby. Going to encourage the team, unless they score here, then I'm going to break the team. I will encourage them. We just need a goal. We can go 1 point clear in second place. Schick heads it on to Diaby. Diaby's not going to score here. No, the defenders closed him down, forced him into too tight of an angle. He had to get it out quick, and that never was going in. We don't have much time left. We have to go all balls to the wall, extremely direct, shoot on sight, don't play out of the defense. Shirido the defense quickly. I think I've done everything I can here. Aaron Geese is coming on. He's going to move into midfield as a deep line playmaker on support. Deep line playmaker on support. Demirbay's going on attack. Do I take off a center back? I think with 7 minutes left, I have to take off a center back. And it's going to be Sven Bender. Bring on Mariano. Play him as a... What did I play him as last time? Pressing forward on attack. Yeah, we got to go for it. Throw him in forward. See what can happen. We're extremely direct. Trying to get it to the front, too, as quickly as possible. I'll go very attacking here pretty soon if we don't get a goal here. And it doesn't look like we're going to. Muller's going to clear it, but there's no Bayern Munich player forward. They all came back for the set piece. Ta with the ball. Into the middle for Tapsoba. This is who I want on the ball. He's our ball player. He's a great passer. Another great passer, Aaron Geese on the ball. To Diaby. Chance to run at the defense. He's gotten plenty of men in the box to aim for. He looks for Amiri at the back post, but it gets blocked. That was our opportunity right there. We have to go very attacking now. I'm going to encourage the team one last time. I don't think there's anything more I can do here. I'm just going to stop looking for the overlap. Just get it forward as quick as possible. Be more expressive. That's all I can do. I'm going to do what I did last match. Bring the wingbacks up to inverted winger on attack. Inverted winger on attack. Do I have... I guess I could bring in Paulinho instead of Bender. He's more natural in that position. I don't need the defensive acumen now. I could play... Visor can't play on the left midfield. Is he any better than Arias there? He is, actually. He can play there a little bit. So Visor's going to come in. Paulinho's going to come in. I think those are all the subs I can make. Those are all the subs I want to make. So that's a little attacking. Yeah. Let's just get more attacking. Center midfielder on attack. So Tapsoba and Ta, good luck. We need a goal here. We need a point. Point's not huge, but it is an advantage. It gives us a chance. If they draw, we can keep our 1-point lead up at the top, no matter what. Really, it doesn't help us that much, does it? Because we have the better goal difference, so if we're going to be even on points, we're going to be ahead of them anyways, so this draw means nothing to us, really. It's just a good morale thing, as they're going to score again, because we're throwing so many men forward, but Livakovic with a great save. If you ever need a goalkeeper in one of the first couple of years of this save, get Livakovic. He is cheap as dirt, and he is one of the better goalkeepers in this game. He is nearly world class, as Bayern Munich have won the Bundesliga. So they had a lot to play for today. I don't want to watch this. I can't follow you for any of your performances. It was just one of those days. You're playing the best team in the world. You're definitely not that. Most people expected a heavy defeat for your side today, but it didn't play out like that. You must have reason to be happy, even in defeat. Maybe here and there, but ultimately it's a defeat, and we can never be pleased by those. Why did you persist with Karim Demirbay when it was clear for all to see, particularly the fans, that he wasn't up to it today? He's better than his backup? No comment. He is much better than anyone else that can play in that position. That is why. We still need to match all of Augsburg's victories and defeats and everything. We need to match their results if we have any chance of finishing second. Decline that. Bayern Munich crowned champions. Whoop, whoop. When is the semifinal? Looks like we don't have any games in between, so I will come back for the semifinal of the Europa League against Arsenal, both legs. I'll only play one game in between. It's obviously going to be a big game against 5th in the league. Who do Augsburg have next? They play Cologne, who are 9th, so that's not easy either. They should still be winning that match. This one's going to be a crapshoot. It's going to be so hard. I need to put... My team is going to be exhausted. All the games we've got coming up: Bayern, Chelsea, Cologne, Bayern, Frankfurt, Arsenal, and then matches we have to win. Like, we can't rotate at all. I'm just going to rest the team before every match because they need to be sharp. I need my first team for every single game of the rest of the season. Our backups have been completely awful, so our starters, to be fair, have been pretty awful. Most of them, like our wingers. We don't have a single competent winger on this team. Leon Bailly is not good. He had one good game basically all season. We have not had competent wingers. We have not had competent wingbacks. Demirbay and Schick have been amazing. Defensive midfield's been fine, average at best. Center backs have been pretty good. Dominik Livakovic has been amazing. But no wingers, no wingbacks, and we still have a chance to finish second in the Bundesliga. We still have a chance to win the Europa League. We just need to beat Arsenal, and then probably Milan. So, I'll see you for both legs against Arsenal in the next episode. If you've made it this far, why don't you like the video, subscribe, and click the bell. The links to all my socials are also in the description. I really appreciate all your support. Thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time.